Hi, so I've been thinking about trying to start a YouTube channel. I've been writing down some ideas, and I think consistency is going to be key. That's why I'm making this video, because it's just a habit to try to get on camera. I didn't really have a set video to create, but I also see value in just maybe throwing ideas out from time to time and also trying to stay within this consistency of making YouTube videos. I'm not 100% committed yet. I'm 50% committed because I understand how hard it is to consistently make content and also to make content that you, the audience, will really love. So today, I'm just going to shout out some ideas. If any of them resonate with you, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my channel to follow the process, and hopefully in the future, I'll be giving this more than 50%. And I shouldn't even say that, because if you say, oh, I'm going to give 50%, then people won't subscribe to your channel. But that's okay. Right now, it's in a test phase. I totally understand the realities of doing a YouTube channel. On top of that, I just had my third child 4 days ago. And that's another challenge. And that was a niche I've been thinking about exploring, is dad of 3, managing a career to pay the bills, stay-at-home mom, taking care of the kids. But on top of that, what are your hobbies, your passions, and what are you doing outside of work, outside of your family, as like making content? And is it possible? How do people do that? That was something I was exploring. How are other people doing it? I know they do it. I'm not someone who wants to have my family on camera. I want to keep that separate. Excuse me. I'm drinking my soda pop, my Polar Seltzer plain. That's my go-to, but I did just eat, so I was like, oh, the plantains, a little bit of burping the plantains up. So anyways, here we go. Here's some ideas that I've written down to make some YouTube videos for future content. So I am going to take my eyes down away from camera to start reading the list, but I hope to get them back up to you, because this is for you. This is for the people I'm talking to, specifically you. So here are my ideas. First one, watch a YouTube video, make a YouTube video. So every time I watch a YouTube video, I'm very inspired to go and make something either similar or something that feeds off of that. And I think that's a form of flattery, and I think that's what everyone does in the world. You consume other people's energy, you consume their art, you consume their ideas, and then that inspires you to create your own things. I have in the quotes here, copycatting is flattering. Idea 2, drinking coffee for 10 minutes without saying anything to camera. Just doing my morning coffee, 10 minutes, maybe some water, just looking at the camera and internally processing what's going to go through my day, processing what the people on the other end, you, the viewer, are going through. My other idea, third idea, was reading someone's mind over a 10-minute cup of coffee. So I would basically sit down, I would sip my coffee for 10 minutes, I wouldn't say a word, except for the caption, it would say, I'm going to read your mind. And at the end of the 10 minutes, I'd be looking at camera and I'd say something along the lines of, I know what you were thinking watching this video. You were thinking, what is he thinking? All right, next idea. 10 reasons why I'm ready to start a YouTube channel, like a personal edition. And I had some answers like, oh, I can film, I can edit videos. I understand how audio works. I love to create things. I've been making videos for over 10 years. And I have no direction. So maybe YouTube would help me find a clear direction on where I should be going with this content creation, filmmaking, etc., etc. Oh, I have more reasons to start it. Like, I need a new hobby with a focus. I already have a lot of old bad content, maybe some good content too. As a kid, I dreamed about creating things. I would dream about writing I would write comic books. I would create fake radio shows, sitcoms, comedy sketches, Broadway shows, dance performances. I would record TV on VHS like it was the best thing. Next idea was five reasons why a YouTube channel would fail. Personal edition again. It's like, I had some notes about that. But that doesn't make any sense. I enjoy finding the weakness, the failure to my my sick enjoyment. I like failing. Oh, like 5 reasons why my YouTube channel would fail. I sometimes pursue the fail. Like I'll like to make something that's bad because I'm making it in the moment and I'm learning a new skill. And it's just like the point of it is that it should be bad. Sometimes I'm not the guide. You know, internally I'm creating content because I love these hobbies. I love doing this. But the point of a YouTube channel would be to help guide my viewer through some type of journey. Whether, and that would me be picking a niche, and then I would be helping the people viewing go through that niche or enjoy that niche with me and make something that's enjoyable to watch. So sometimes I'm not the guide and I'm doing it for personal enjoyment, and that would be a reason that a YouTube channel would fail. Another video idea is you might be better at marketing than the marketing team. Especially if you're in a small company with less than 100 people, you might have the information and the knowledge about your customers to be better at marketing than marketing, depending if the marketing person's been there long or is new. 5 videos I made that I thought would go viral. Oh, that's a fun one. I've made a lot of videos in the past, and I'm like, oh, this is going to go viral. Only one has gone viral, and the others haven't, so it'd be fun to share those. A day in the life of a solo marketer. Be a cool video. My first 90 days of being the first marketing hire at a manufacturing company. I think I could crush a video like that because I already have a lot of notes and tasks that I accomplished. I have a lot of key takeaways, and I can create like a what now and what's next. So my first 90 days of being a solo marketing hire in a manufacturing company. Ooh, this one's fun. GPS versus ChatGPT. It's called vibe driving. Looking at a map or directions before going somewhere and just figuring it out as you go. Look at your map, be like, all right, I'm taking I-90 to 495 north to 95 north to exit 13, and I'm going to be in that general area. Write the directions down and vibe it out. Find it. But my favorite thing to do on vacation is vibe drive. Like get in your car and just start learning the area, and eventually make it back to your place without trying to put the GPS on. But why is it called GPS versus ChatGPT? So vibe driving is probably towards the end of the video. I think the video would open up with something about talking knowledge lost. We used to remember phone numbers. We used to print maps out or even look at maps. Even just remembering how to get somewhere, that has been lost since we've been using GPS. What are the implications of ChatGPT? Are we going to lose more than just knowing how to get around places? So in that video, we could talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, what can happen, and some predictions. Oh, this is such a bad idea. I love it though. Niche ideas. YouTube's most selfish creator. I make videos about me, for me, to entertain me, and maybe a couple friends. The next idea that is in the works and is actually gonna happen is a podcast called 20-Year Timeout. It'll be a video podcast, but our tagline would be, we took a little break and now we're back. So I'll read the description. We all wonder what happened to that person, the friend who drifted away, the coworker from your first job, the classmate who vanished after graduation. What if you could actually find out? 20-Year Timeout is a podcast about reconnecting after decades apart. Host Rich Marks the Spot tracks down people he hasn't spoken to in 20 years or more, old friends, forgotten acquaintances, even near strangers who once played a role in his life. So each episode is a real-time reunion, unscripted, sometimes awkward, often emotional, and always surprising. This is what it's like to hit unpause on the past and discover who we've become since we've last talked. It will end when I run out of people in my past who agree to do this on camera. Shout out to everyone who's already agreed to do the podcast. I'm super excited. It's going to be awesome. So subscribe so that you can get that first, 5 to 10 episodes of 20-year timeout. And the last idea in the works for YouTube video, future YouTube videos, and this video is just to stay consistent. I didn't have a plan to make a video today. Like I said, I just had my third child born 4 days ago. It's been a bit crazy, but I came down to my basement today to do some laundry, and I had everything set up. And I was like, I'm just going to press play today and see what happens. So the video idea I came up with was to talk about some ideas that I've come up with over the past couple weeks for a YouTube channel. And this last idea is called 5 Theories About What's Outside the Simulation. What if the scariest thing about AI is that it already won? So I was listening to Joe Rogan and Dr. Roman Yampolitsky, the AI safety researcher. And at some point in the middle of the podcast, Joe was asking what Roman thought was outside of the simulation because he believes we're already in one. And he, mentioned a couple ideas, but I think what Joe was trying to get him to explain is like, what does it exactly look like? Are there little ants on another planet controlling us in the simulation? Is it similar people like us who are far more advanced in the future doing these simulations? Are there a million simulations going on an alien's phone who's just, has so much GPU, CPU, so much, ability to do that their phone can run these huge simulations from the Big Bang to now, etc. So I thought it'd be fun to talk about my 5 theories about what I think the outside of the simulation would look like. I guess I could sneak peek. Oh, I guess I can't. Never mind. I did write them, but it didn't look like they saved, so I'll have to come up with them again. Well, I'm going to sign off here and try to do some more videos from time to time. Try to not stumble so much on my words. Try to get a teleprompter, an iPad above my camera so that I can, script out some openings, some intros, and then maybe go off the cuff for the middle of the video and then end with a strong closer. But I'm also doing this in a lifestyle. I don't have to. I could do like take 1, take 2, take 3. But I think part of staying consistent on YouTube is I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can have a fully produced long format video where you go into such detail and scrutiny about yourself messing up and fixing things. I think that comes in the future. I think you really need to start off blazing speed, doing as many as you can, practicing so that you just get your cadence down and your ideas and you start having fun. And it's not so like such a chore to be like, oh, I'm doing a YouTube video today. It's more going to be like, oh, I have a YouTube video. I have all the stuff set up. I can just go down and fire it off. But my fear is, that I think it would be bad for other creators too, is just get so bogged into producing like a 10-minute video and spending 10 hours on the video to get 10 views. Or you could get 10 million views. So I guess it's all, it's all a drop in the bag and also finding a niche. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Rich Marks the Spot. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Follow the process. I'm out. Peace. Polar Sodas. Seltzer. Original. The only one. Maybe a little lime. I should chug a soda water at the end of every video. Fresh can. Pop it open. Bubbles. Everything. Just YouTube, no ASMR channels now, no AI generated content. It's all going to be real. That's cool. I like that.